Hey group leaders, Pastor Mike McKinney here. Just want to make a quick touch point with you guys. First and foremost is I just want to remind you that God is our healer. Humans are not your healers. The only one who can heal you is Jesus Christ. He has the ability to get into the soul. He is our healer. And in light of the tragic news just announced this past Sunday, we're all feeling and grieving together. And so let's cling to Jesus, our healer, in this time. Second, I want to apologize for the brevity and the overly brief email that was sent out yesterday postponing growth groups. That came from Jackie, but it was written by me. That was not written by her. It was written by me. So that's on me. So what I'd like to do is provide some explanation for why the elders chose to postpone growth groups. First, understand it was not simply my decision. It was the decision of the elders. And here's why. Number one is the nature of what was revealed this past Sunday is highly sensitive and very tender. And so the elders felt a strong burden and obligation to be on the front lines in dealing with how the congregation should be cared for during this time. So we wanted to be on the front lines in that first process. And also because of the highly sensitive information that was revealed, it's going to land on people in very different ways. People have all different backgrounds, and so they're going to receive it in different ways, and their hearts can be reacted different ways. And so the other reason we felt it was necessary to postpone groups is because we did not want you to be put in a situation that was uncomfortable for you. We did not want you to feel like you had to answer questions that you felt uncomfortable answering. We did not want you to feel like you had the need to care for something that you felt was a little bit difficult. And when people hear shocking news like this, we need gaps to be filled in. We need stuff to be explained. And so we just wanted to prevent that and preempt that from happening to you guys. The other thing is we just simply wanted to provide a space for the church really to come together and really have a one-on-one interaction with the elders every night here at the church. And the reason being is that the elders have been highly involved in this situation since Thursday. So this information just came out yesterday, and it was just simply read in a statement. Like, we've actually dealt with the people involved and the elders. We've met for hours, and we've talked to Mike and Kristen. We felt it was best that just right in the beginning of the initial phase that we would handle things beginning. Now, here's the thing. At the end of the day, if you want to meet with your group, you can meet with your group. We are not commanding and saying that you may not meet with your group. If you feel a strong burden to be with your group, then be with your group. We would just simply ask you and offer you a couple pieces of counsel. Number one, I'm sure you know this, that these are not gossip sessions or slandering sessions or negative sessions. They are not meant to be little pockets for people to cultivate a sense of negativity and hostility and anger and resentment or anything like that. So if that does arise, please be sure to shut it down. But you also would need to communicate to your group beforehand. If you are going to meet, to communicate to your group, hey guys, this is not a gossip session. This is time to grieve and pray together. That's the first. The second thing is, if you are going to say anything in the group about things, please restrict it to the statement. Restrict it to the statement. Anything beyond that, please direct your members in your group to the elders. So whatever's said in the statement, that's kind of what we're sticking to. In fact, we would even encourage you, if there's any questions at all beyond the statement, that you would just simply direct them to the elders. And lastly, what we'd encourage you to do, if you're going to say anything at all, the most of the time should be spent processing this in your group with prayer. If you're going to process this, make sure the most of the time is spent in prayer. So maybe it's one person just shares just how their heart's doing, how their mind is, and rather than feeding off of it, rather you just say, thank you for sharing that. Why don't we pray for so-and-so? And then you take time at doing that in the group. So if you feel a burden to meet, those are just a couple of counsels. We just don't want to be these strong-armed guys telling you that you can't meet with your group. So if you feel like you really need to, please do that. But the encouragement still stands. Growth groups will officially be postponed at least until next week or further notice. Right now, the elders' primary concern is just getting a sense and a feel for the hearts of the congregation. And so please stay tuned for how things will move forward. And if you have any questions, please reach out to one of the elders or myself, and we'd be happy to pray with you and help you navigate anything. Love you guys.